And here we are over at beautiful Terrace Oaks Park. I'm getting ready to go for a trail run. You can see the park sign is right over here. And this is so convenient because I live in a complex, housing complex that's right over there. So it's like less than a block walk over here. And there's a 5K trail, single track loop that I like to run here, back in the woods here. And I'll show you a little bit more here in a few minutes. This is absolutely awesome this morning. It's been so hot and humid here in Minnesota, and this morning it's about 70, low humidity. The sun is behind the clouds. It's absolutely gorgeous for running. See a lot of wildlife back here. A lot of deer, wild turkey, occasionally a fox, rabbits. You can see there's a lot of up and down here. It's not a lot of flat. Taking the video camera with me today is kind of a dry run. I'm running the Voyager's 50 mile. I guess 5 days from today I'll be on the trail. It's northern Minnesota. It's one of the more difficult runs here in ultras in Minnesota. I wanted to see how well the video recorder carried with me in my little fanny pack here. You can see I'm carrying my two handhelds today. And here's a pond back here that when I bring my lab Gus with me running, he likes to take a break and have a drink and go for a swim and cool down. All right, I hope this video isn't too Blair Witch-like with all the bouncing up and down. Here's a nicer downhill that I like to use, or I guess if you turn around and run back uphill to do some hill work. You know what they say, running hills is speed work in disguise. All right, one last little bit here of filming, and then I need to get going and run some tempo. I train with Coach Jeff and Diane at prsfit.com, and today it's 20 minutes easy warm up and then an hour and 10 at tempo, or a little bit faster than what I expect for a race pace. I really don't know what to expect. Last year when I ran the Voyager 50, it took me 9 hours and 37 minutes. There are some definite parts of the trail where you cannot run, so it's a lot of walking or struggling up the hill. That 9:37 equals about 11:32 per mile pace. And last year the weather conditions were optimal. It was cooler, low humidity, light drizzle, so I'm hoping that the weather cooperates and I can beat that time this year. But since I've been training for about 7 months with PRS Fit, I think I'm a lot better shape and I should be able to knock that 9:37 out of the park. All right, this is where I was last week, or earlier in this week, when the turkey with the chicks came out and tried to intimidate me a couple times. I don't know if she's here or not. Probably not. There's been dogs and people walking this path all the time. She probably got smarter and moved, although they say turkeys aren't real smart. All right, I'll talk to you after the run. Okay, I'm home from my run. Let's take a look at the Garmin and see what it says. I ran 10.10 miles, averaging 8:17, but you know, that's not too important. With my coaching, I run by heart rate and effort rather than pace. And you can see my dogs out. That's Lucy. Lucy, hello. She's a little Chihuahua, and there's her big brother Gus, my chocolate lab. My wife is going to take him running later on today. So I don't take him. He doesn't run as long and as fast as I can. And my house, my neighborhood.